Okay. I'm ready to make a video. What's going on, everyone? It's the Toon Army back again, and Newcastle have just drawn 1-1 with Man City. We didn't lose. We actually didn't lose to Man City. We haven't beaten Man City in the last 12 Premier League matches we've played them. It wasn't looking good, but I tell you, we played well. So one change was made for Newcastle over the last game against Swansea. Perez starting over Wijnaldum, which was kind of expected, to be honest. He hasn't been playing good, Wijnaldum, so I didn't know who he would replace him with, but Perez usually plays over in the left wing, so it was a good decision, I think, starting Perez. It was something different. We couldn't start Wijnaldum again, so I'm glad he made that decision. So we get off to a good start. A cross comes in, Cisse gets on the end of it, and the ball just goes over the crossbar. And oh man, I was so happy with the way Newcastle started. They were putting the pressure on from the minute the ball was kicked, and when I saw that happening, I thought, you know, I think we're going to win this game. I can feel it. The players are looking good, and we start off with a great chance. Would have been better if it went in, but yeah, it was very unlucky. Great effort by Cisse. So of course, Manchester City ends up getting a free kick. After what we've just been doing, we've been all over them at the start. Great possession, creating chances, and of course Man City gets a free kick outside our box. And I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure if the linesmen go for regular eye tests, because if they don't, I think they should, because I don't know what happens to those guys. But clearly Aguero is offside, but yeah, that doesn't matter. He gets on the end of it, even though he was offside, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. And of course, of all the goals, Aguero gets his 100th Premier League goal, and it was offside. So when that happened, the mood went down, because obviously we knew it was offside as well. But I was saying before the game, we had to go out, we had to score the first goal at least, and from there on try and score more, because we knew Man City was going to score either way. But of course Man City gets the first goal, so the players shrug it off, thank God, and they don't give up. They continued to play the way they did, and yeah, they continued to play the way they did. They kept it up. They didn't give up and give Man City more chances, thank God, because usually if Newcastle concedes, it ends up going completely wrong, and the players are all over the place, and we end up losing. So thank God that didn't happen. And then we get a great chance. Moussa Sissoko plays brilliantly, gets around, I think it's Vincent Kompany, gets around him nicely, is running towards goal, and you're thinking there's only one way this is going to go, please score, please score. And he bottles it and kicks it right at Joe Hart. But then again, you know, it was a tough situation. You know, the defenders were tracking him down pretty quickly. But when I saw that happen, you know, of course I was going mad afterwards because he didn't score. It was a good opportunity. But again, it was good seeing the Newcastle players doing stuff like this. And yeah, it looked really good, especially after conceding a goal. You know, the crowd straight away was lifted up, and we were definitely still believing. The players were believing, and it was a good opportunity. Pity we didn't put it away, but yeah, it was a good chance. And then not long after that, dare I say it, the replacement right back, Vurnon Anita, gets a great goal. Well, okay, I suppose it's a bit lucky. I suppose you could say it's a bit lucky. Vurnon Anita gets a great opportunity, gets into the box, and curls the ball lovely, hits the left post, and goes in. Pretty lucky. no stopping it. I know the commentators kept saying that the Manchester City defence should have done a lot better, which they probably should have done, but I wasn't watching that. All I was watching was Anita and the ball going into the back of the net, and man, I think I jumped almost a metre. My head almost went through the ceiling. But yeah, that was great. Seeing Vurnon Anita score and 1-1 puts us back in the game, and we're believing that we can still go on and win the game. And yeah. And then things get equal again. Aguero goes and gets a offside goal, so it was pretty unfair. But Aguero was brought down in the box by Mbemba, which then it should have been a penalty to Man City. But I don't know, I think they were saying that the referee probably thought that their legs got tangled. But it would have been a penalty. It was a definite penalty. But again, the game was put equal, I suppose, because of the offside goal. So it was a fair 1-1 situation at this point. But we got pretty lucky with that. So then half time comes, and we were feeling pretty good. I was happy half time came, so they can go in, organise something, prepare the changes for whenever it's going to happen. Thank God we didn't go in 1-0 down at half time, because who knows what would have happened. But it was good seeing that we fought back, brought the game back 1-1 after conceding an offside goal. But like I said, Man City should have got a penalty, but it was all good. We were still believing, and I was hoping we could go on to get a win. But the second half starts, and Man City is starting to look more dangerous. They took over possession, and they were attacking a lot more. It was looking pretty dangerous. Newcastle almost started looking like they were going back to the normal ways. There was no fire in them like there was in the first half, and I was thinking, it's only a matter of time before a goal comes from Man City. But that didn't happen. Our defence was great. That's the thing. We were defensively great, but we kept losing the ball. I was watching the game with my dad, and he was going nuts himself. Defensively, they were doing fine, but they were just losing the ball constantly. I think Sissoko kept losing the ball a stupid amount of times, and there's no way we're going to score. And then they kept kicking it up long as well, and that was doing nothing for us. Not so long after, Mitrovic ends up coming on, replacing Cisse, which everyone was happy about. I think it's a good tactic Benitez is going with, starting Cisse and then bringing on Mitrovic later on. I'm not sure will he continue that. He probably will with the way we're playing. But Mitrovic comes on, the crowd gets lifted. We're hoping something's going to happen, because usually Mitrovic makes it happen. But again, we're playing Man City, so it's not going to be as easy. So as the game goes on, we're still getting the better chances over Man City. Few crosses here and there. Mitrovic almost gets on the end of one from a corner. But yeah, nothing was really happening for both sides. Kevin De Bruyne wasn't really in the game for Man City. Torre wasn't in the game. Didn't see much of Aguero either towards the end of the game, in the second half really. But Gini Wijnaldum comes on for I think who does he come on for? Perez, which was a good decision at this point in the game. Perez kept losing the ball or was making silly decisions. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't Perez. What was I thinking? It was Townsend that came off. Kind of surprising, but again, he does so much running and so much tracking back and forth that he was pretty tired. He looked tired going off, so Wijnaldum came on for him, and I thought, okay, we might have some chance here. Hopefully Wijnaldum's going to do something, but he just looks so dodgy on the ball. Let me know what you think about him, but when I was watching him, he just looked dodgy on the ball. He didn't look comfortable when he was turning with the ball. I don't know, nothing seemed great, but then a great chance comes for Wijnaldum, and I was thinking, this is going to sort everything. If he scores this, he's going to come back to normal, hopefully. He had an opportunity. He was in the box at this point. He had an opportunity to pass it to Jack Colback, Would it have been a goal if he had passed it? I don't know. Could have been. I was saying pass it because it looked like a better opportunity. Jack Colback was waiting for it, but instead he takes it on himself, gets around one of the defenders. I can't remember who it was. Is one-on-one with Joe Hart, blasts it at him, straight at the goalkeeper. Great save, I must say, on his birthday as well, as they kept mentioning. But when that happened, it should have been 2-1. Should have been 2-1, and we would have won the game and got 3 points. But yeah, that was pretty much it for our chances. A few kind of exciting moments happen where we might get the ball off one of their defenders, but and it looks like we're going to go on towards a goal, but the ball just ends up going flying away or going out for a throw. But no, defensively we kept concentrated. We could have easily went 2-1 down towards the end. Players start getting tired and whatnot, but we didn't. We stuck it out. Could have been 2-1, but we'll get over it. We have our point. As you can see on the screen here, I've put the current table. It leaves us now 1 point behind Sunderland and 2 points behind Norwich. Sunderland's next game is Arsenal, and our next game is Liverpool. Hopefully we can get something out of that game. If we can get something out of the Liverpool match, we have a good chance at staying up. If the other two teams end up losing, Sunderland and Norwich, we have a great chance. Let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, that was my reaction to Newcastle versus Man City. My overall thoughts is the team played well. You know, we didn't know what they were going to be like coming out after the Swansea game. Are they going to keep it up? Are they going to flop? Is Man City going to be too good? Aguero being on form. But no, they didn't. They came out, they played well, they put the pressure on. Defensively, they were great. I mean, all season we weren't saying that. We were the worst fucking defense of the season, but no, they're doing so much better. Lascelles, Mbemba, Dummett and Anita and right back. It's working, whatever it is. I don't know what I put Yemmat back in his spot, because Anita getting a goal, and he's so fit as well. He's constantly running and he's doing a good job. Let me know what you think of Anita. Would you put Yemmat back in? I don't know. For me, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. I'll make my mind up. But that, yeah, like I said, that's my reaction to Newcastle versus Man City. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the game. Do you think we should have went on to win it? Have we got a good chance now that we've secured an extra point with our game on hand? And do we have a chance to stay up? It's hard to know. But anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment below, let me know your thoughts, subscribe to my channel for more Newcastle videos, for more predictions and results and lineups and all that stuff. And follow me on Twitter. All the links are in the description below. Come on, the Toon. We've got a chance. Keep believing. All you keep believing. Because if you don't believe, I don't know what's going to happen. I'll see you later.